Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. I'm Steven. In this video, got another fragrance. I've covered this a number of times. I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 times on my channel before. This is an awesome fragrance that I love. It's discontinued. It's very expensive and hard to find now. Kind of like a channel-defining fragrance. One of my favorites. This is a Versace fragrance. Versace Black Jeans. Found another beautiful bottle. Let's check this one out. What I could see from the seller's description was that the can that this comes in is a little bit, let's say, faded. Yeah, you can see some spots on this thing. That's one of the things about living in Japan. It's the climate in Japan is not conducive to preserving things well. In the summer, it feels like 150 or 200% humidity when I'm outside. So in your apartment, you really have to crank the air conditioning 24 hours a day if you want it not to be humid or hot inside your apartment. So a lot of stuff, this is all, in my opinion, effects of a hot or humid environment. Now in the winter, it's cold and dry, and it's freezing outside depending on which part of Japan you live in. If you live in Hokkaido, then yeah, it's really freezing. It's frozen up there. But if you're living down where I live in the southwest side, it's not really that cold. It approaches 0, but it's not really freezing. So the cold weather doesn't really affect this stuff, but the hot, humid weather does. So you get shit like this, unfortunately. But the bottle looked really nice in the description. So let's see what the bottle looks like. That's pretty cool. You get the lion head design, the lion face design on the top of the cap. Pull it out by the cap. It's got the foam piece and the cardboard piece in there, which is nice. So the can is fairly complete, just a little bit faded. Let's put that there, don't move. And then here's the bottle. It looks like a Coca-Cola bottle, sort of. Let's look at the print on the label. Look at that, it looks really clean. That's nice. Let's take a look at the bottom. B15305 is the batch code. Really clean. 75 ml. I think there are minis of these, but they're all pretty much 75 ml. I'm sure you guys know about Versace Blue Jeans, because that one is, I guess, a really good seller, because I think that's the only one left. Maybe they're selling red jeans for women. Another sign that this is a really good condition bottle is the cap. This is a plastic cap, and usually these fade over time. This one hasn't dulled or faded over time, which is nice. Now it's a little bit sticky in there. So you can see this thing has, it's a little bit cruddy on the outside. I'll have to clean this. I can smell it. Now I wonder how full it is. The seller said that this was nearly unused. So I'm going to check with a flashlight and see how much is left in this thing. I just checked with my trusty flashlight here in the darkness, and this thing's not completely full. It's like maybe up to here, something like that. It's like 85% full, and I'm not going to complain about it too much because I paid 5,000 yen for this, which is about $31. And we've gone over it before. The sellers really don't know what they're doing. They tell you something is nearly unused, and either they're lying, or they're stupid, or they just don't know how to check. They don't know enough to put a flashlight up to it and see how much is left in there. You know, these are amateurs. I'm not buying these from stores. These are just things that people are selling on the internet. Kind of like eBay. They just want to get rid of their personal stuff, so they don't know how to assess this stuff well. All right, let's give it a spray, and I'll tell you what the notes are, because even though I've made a lot of videos of this, I don't think I went through the notes exactly. The notes for Versace Black Jeans, the top notes are ginger, tarragon, lavender, lemon verbena, and mandarin orange. The middle notes are geranium, rose, carnation, iris, caraway, and jasmine. The base notes, leather, rosemary, vetiver, cedar, nutmeg, and tonka bean. It came out in 1997, so people were wearing this in the late 90s and throughout the 2000s. Not sure when it was discontinued, but obviously it was sold in Japan because there are a lot of these available in Japan. These, maybe not a whole lot, but I would say once every couple months, a nice bottle pops up. Sometimes they're asking a lot of money. In my opinion, a lot of money is like $60, $70. There's another one that just popped up and the seller's asking 11,000 yen, which is like 70 bucks or 75 bucks. I'm not going to pay over 40 bucks. I might pay maybe 40 bucks if it's really, really in like new condition. This one's a little bit aged. The bottle looks nice. Like I said, 80-85% left in this, and it smells fantastic. The perfumer is Lucien Piquet, whom I've never heard of before. Black Jeans is considered a fresh, spicy, aromatic, and it really is beautiful. Some people complain that it's a little too, I'm smelling it now. People say it's a little too peppery, and it seems like there's a touch of pepper in it, but it's kind of like, what can I compare it to? People say that it smells like Bulgari Black. I don't think it smells like Bulgari Black. This doesn't have a rubber note. There's a little bit of leather. You can notice a little bit of leather. Maybe that is the similarity with Bulgari Black. It reminds me a tiny bit of Ferragamo F Black. If you know Ferragamo F Black, some people think that that smells like La Nuit de l'Homme. I don't think so. But that is kind of this fresh, peppery, aromatic fragrance. And this is kind of like, yeah, this is kind of like a 10 or 15 year earlier version of Ferragamo F Black. It's got some nice florals in there. Of course, it has iris in there, but iris isn't the main focus of this one. The other florals, they all just blend together to give it this softness. It kind of smooths out the rough edges of the leather and the other notes like the rosemary and the nutmeg. It's just a great combination of citruses, florals, and the base notes like tonka bean and leather. It's just another tragedy, an industry tragedy, that this one was discontinued. I'm sure this used to be cheap. This probably used to be just $35, $40 when it was new. I don't know, let me know in the notes. How much was it when it was new at the store? Was it like 50 bucks? Or was it like Versace Blue Jeans, which is like $25 or $30 fragrance? Now these are going on eBay. A new one is $250, right? $250 to $300. There is a $300 sale that I saw on eBay just recently. And I guess a bottle like this is probably worth $100, maybe $150. So I'm really glad I picked this up. Can never have too much Versace black jeans in my collection. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this video, guys. Let me know if you liked the video in the comments below. And give me a thumbs up, hit the like button if you like my video, and if you want to see more discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrance discovery, the stuff that I pick up here in Japan, hit the subscribe button down below and click the bell if you want to get a notification. Usually every couple days I upload a new video, and I don't think I'll be stopping anytime soon, but you never know. I got a nice backlog of videos, so I'm good for this year, 2024. Who knows what next year holds? Stick around and you'll find out. But until then, guys, take care.